Is the AFC West just not what we thought it was going to be now? Looking
No,
at the Chargers and obviously what we've seen from the Raiders, what we've seen from the Denver Broncos. Because remember, the NFC West used to be the division, and now it was like the AFC
sure.
West. I mean, are these teams really as good as we thought?
I still believe that the AFC West is loaded. The Denver Broncos are 2-1, and they played like absolute dog trash. And they have the best defense in football. It's the second best defense since the start of last season. So I truly believe Denver is just going to get better. Kansas City will be completely fine. They thought they could just show up last week on the road against Indy and win. That was not the case. Credit Indy. Kansas City is still very, very good. Their young players are playing really well. The Raiders are the surprising one to me, Molly. I did not think that they were the playoff football team. I did not anticipate them being 0-3. Their defense hasn't been great. They haven't been awful. They've got to figure out the connection between Derek and Devontae. I believe that Derek is purposefully trying to get others the ball to not strictly focus on Devontae Adams, and that's hurt their football team. And the Chargers are the anomaly because of the injuries. This isn't the Chargers relatively still stacked and losing games and we're going, what's the deal? If I took Matthew Stafford, Joe Noteboom, Aaron Donald, and Jalen Ramsey off the Rams, they would struggle a bunch too. So it's an unfortunate situation for the Chargers.
Yeah, I mean, listen, also, we're just 3 weeks in. These teams are still forming their identities right now, and we've talked about the Chargers and their injuries, but we're not going to know what these teams are until mid to late October. That's when kind of the cream of the crop starts kind of separating themselves. Yeah. But right now, just 3 weeks in, we don't know exactly what these teams are.
You know who are the two worst things that happened to the Chargers this year or outside of these injuries? The Cleveland Browns and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Because the Browns are 2-1, and I did not expect them to be 2-1 with Jacoby. Should be 3-0, candidly. And the Jaguars they are not a fluke. 38-10 on the road is not a fluke. They will beat you up at the line of scrimmage. Trevor's playing fantastic. Their defensive coordinator is going to be a head coach in the NFL very soon here with the way that they're doing things. If those two teams were 1-2, I'd sit there and say the Chargers are going to still have a chance to be okay. The fact that those two teams are playing so well and look I know it's early, but they look like they're going to be in meaningful games in December. Those are the two teams that I sit there and are going to have more of an impact on the Chargers than just themselves.
Well, after the first 3 weeks, 4 weeks or so, we've seen teams nosedive from there. They come crashing back down to reality. We'll see how right you are about that. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.